The royal family of Morocco preside over a commemoration ceremony in Rabat. King Felipe VI of Spain meets with new ambassadors in Madrid. Princess Catharina-Amalia, Princess of Oranje, meets with riders in Wassenaar ahead of Budget Day 2024. And Queen Margrethe of Denmark presents an award in Rungsted. All this and much more coming up next on your Royal Daily News. Good afternoon, everyone, and happy Monday. My name is Alexandra, and welcome to your Royal Daily News for September 16th, 2024. In Rungsted, Her Majesty, Queen Margrethe of Denmark, as patron of the Rungsted Lund Foundation, presided over the presentation of the 2024 Rungsted Lund Prize at the Karen Blixen Museum. Established in 1991, the Rungsted Lund Prize, worth 50,000 Danish krone, is awarded to an individual who has excelled in a field that was of interest to the late Karen Blixen, or who has helped to spread knowledge about the famous Danish author. The winner of the 2024 Rungsted Lund Prize went to Professor Anja Setti Andersen, Professor of Astrophysics at the Niels Bohr Institute at the University of Copenhagen. In a press release, it noted that Professor Andersen received the prize in, quote, recognition of her great communication efforts about astrophysics, natural science, the nature and the role of science to both children and adults. Since 2017, Anja C. Andersen has been a professor for the public's understanding of natural science at the Niels Bohr Institute. Here, she does socially important work in disseminating science outside the world of research. She has a special ability for storytelling, which she generously shares with all of us in her books, and as a frequent lecturer, podcast host, and a debater on science, equality, and on children and young people's relationship to science. End quote. Congratulations. In Copenhagen, the Royal Court of Denmark announced that Their Majesties, King Frederik X and Queen Mary of Denmark, will visit the Federal Republic of Germany beginning on October 21st through 22nd, 2024. The two-day visit is an, quote, extension of the early summer state visits to Sweden and Norway. The King and Queen continue to travel to Denmark's neighboring countries until October. End quote. The visit will begin on Monday, October 21st in the capital of Berlin, where they will be received by the President of the Federal Republic of Germany, Frank-Walter Steinmeier. Their Majesties will also visit the Reichstag building in Berlin, and they will also attend the 25th anniversary celebrations of the Nordic Embassy Complex in Berlin. In the evening, President Steinmeier will host a gala state banquet at Schloss Bellevue. On Tuesday, Their Majesties will visit the German state of Schleswig-Holstein, where they will meet with members of the Danish community. The Royal Court of Denmark notes that the visit to the German state, quote, underscores the strong bond with the Danish-minded population and promotes specific collaborations across the border, especially related to the green transformation. End quote. Last week, Her Highness, Princess Märtha-Louise of Norway, Mrs. Verrett, and her husband, Shaman Durek, unveiled their new portraits by Norwegian-born LA-based artist, Mr. H.R.H. In a social media post, Mr. H.R.H. wrote, quote, sharing this honorable moment of the portraits I painted when you first got engaged. Part 2 of the gift came in musical form. Hope the art will inspire you like you inspire me. End quote. I like it. I like his work. I'm not sure what the medium is. I think it's acrylic. Yeah, it looks good. Well done, Mr. H.R.H. On Saturday in Wassenaar, Her Royal Highness Princess Catharina-Amalia Princess of Oranje, visited the Duindicht race course ahead of Budget Day 2024 on Tuesday, September 17th. During her visit, the princess met with riders and their horses of the Mounted Honorary Escort of the Cavalry, the Mounted Honorary Escort of the Royal Netherlands Marechaussee, and the Mounted Honorary Escort of the Police, who were rehearsing for the royal procession. This year, over 165 horses and riders will participate in the royal procession. According to the Ministry of Defense of the Kingdom of the Netherlands, during the visit, the princess, quote, learned about the preparations for Budget Day, toured the stables and grounds, end quote. In Den Haag, His Majesty, King Willem-Alexander of the Netherlands, held an audience with the President of the Republic of Slovenia, Nataša Musar, at Paleis Huis ten Bosch. This afternoon, in Colmar-Berg, their Royal Highnesses, Grand Duke Henri and Grand Duchess Maria Theresa of Luxembourg hosted an official welcoming ceremony at Chateau de Berg for heads of state participating in the 20th edition of the informal meeting of the heads of state of the German-speaking countries. The participants include Their Majesties, King Felipe and Queen Mathilde of the Belgians, His Serene Highness, Hereditary Prince Alois, and Her Royal Highness, Hereditary Princess Sophie of Liechtenstein, the President of the Federal Republic of Germany, Mr. Frank Walter Steinmeier, and the President of the Swiss Confederation, Ms. Viola Patricia Amherd. According to the Royal Court of Belgium, during the two-day meeting, the heads of state will, quote, discuss current political issues as well as visit the University of Luxembourg in Esch-Belval for presentations and exchanges on new media, disinformation, and fake news, end quote. In the evening, the Grand Ducal couple hosted a dinner at Chateau de Berg in honor of their distinguished guests. In Madrid, His Majesty, King Felipe VI of Spain, received letters of credence from newly appointed ambassadors to the Kingdom of Spain at Palacio Real de Madrid. The newly appointed ambassadors are from the Arab Republic of Egypt, the State of Qatar, the Commonwealth of Australia, the Republic of Paraguay, the Republic of Peru, and the State of Palestine. The letters of credence is a formal document in which a foreign head of state informs the sovereign that he or she has recently appointed the ambassador as the official representative of his or her country in the Kingdom of Spain. Once the sovereign receives the letters of credence, formalizes the ambassador's entry into office in the Kingdom of Spain. In Monacoville, His Serene Highness, Prince Albert II of Monaco, received letters of credence from the newly appointed ambassador from the Italian Republic to the Principality of Monaco at the Palais Princier de Monaco. Attending today's ceremony, held in the Salon de Glace, were the Sovereign Prince's Chief of Staff, Mr. Christoph Steiner, the Minister of Foreign Affairs and Cooperation of the Principality of Monaco, Ms. Isabelle Barrault-Amandé, and the Secretary of State of the Principality of Monaco, Ms. Yvette Lambon-Berty. This afternoon, Her Royal Highness, Princess Maria Olympia of Greece, and Ms. Poppy Delavine attended the Burberry Spring-Summer 2025 ready-to-wear fashion show at the National Theatre in London. And finally, on Sunday in Rabat, His Majesty, King Mohammed VI of Morocco, accompanied by His Royal Highness, Crown Prince Moulay Al Hassan of Morocco, and His Royal Highness, Prince Moulay Rashid of Morocco, chaired a religious evening at the Hassan Mosque in commemoration of the birth of the Prophet Muhammad. According to Agence Maroc, the evening began with a recitation of verses from the Holy Quran and a speech from the Minister of Endowments and Islamic Affairs, Mr. Ahmed Tawfiq. And there you have it. Thank you all so much for joining me this afternoon. I really do appreciate it. Thank you. I will be back tomorrow on Tuesday, September 17th, with all the latest royal news and events. Until then, I sincerely wish each and every one of you, your family, and your friends a wonderful Monday afternoon. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Comment below if you'd like, and click on the notification bell so you won't miss a new episode. Have a wonderful Monday afternoon, everyone, and I will see you all tomorrow. Take care.